So I wanted to give you a look at GeoGebra and how you can use GeoGebra to find both the distance and the midpoint on a segment. So if you are starting GeoGebra, let me go ahead and sign out so you can see it as it would start from the very beginning. So if you go to geogebra.org, the web app works great for this. Just go ahead and click the middle where it says Start GeoGebra Web App. Everything on here should be fine. My only suggestion would be to right click and turn the grid on. It might help you plot some points because there's actually two ways to plot points in GeoGebra. The easy way is just to, if you can look close enough, to actually click the coordinates. So if I wanted to graph 2, 2, all I really have to do is click on the intersection. I have to select the point first, but then click right on the intersection and it would drop a point right at 2, 2. And of course you can go in and check that on the input bar and it went in the right spot. But there's also another way you can do it. If you want to, you can manually go over here to the input bar, put your cursor in there. Capital points always start with capital letters, so you do capital A equals, and then you could type in the coordinates as well if you'd like to do that. Either way, it's going to graph that coordinate for you. But we are interested in more than just points today. We would like to look at doing some segments and finding midpoint and distance on those segments. So we're going to need a second point. So maybe I would do mine at 7, 1. So I'll show you how I could just type in B point and say 7, 1. Okay, and go ahead and hit enter, and it registers it as a point. Then I can connect them with a line segment. This right here is a line. I want to pull down the segment tool, and then I just want to click from there to there. Now, I also want to show you, you can also just do segment and then click. If you think you're good enough, click from coordinate to coordinate, and you can also do it that way. That's a little quicker than doing it point by point. It's up to you. There's several different ways to do the same thing. But as it is right now, let's go ahead and look at this initial segment that I drew, line segment AB, and you see that it connected it with F, line segment F between A and B. And this helpful little note right here is the length. No Pythagorean theorem, no distance formula needed. All you have to do is look right here, and it calculated it at 5.1. Okay, the last thing that you would need is the midpoint. So you could go over here to this, pull it down, and then go to midpoint. And just click on the line segment that you want to find the midpoint of, and it'll plot it for you. So C is the midpoint of F, and the coordinates of C are 4.5 and 1.5. I think it's pretty easy. I don't think you should have any trouble with it, and I think it should work great for you.